And Moneybags Tony has taken everything from New Japan. There's nothing left to take, Tony. New Japan's future. What are we looking at here? What's the situation? They just had an amazing event last night. They're wrestling the Luchadors this week, which is always a good show. Right now, New Japan is like, for fans that watch every show and are critical, it is like the Titanic made of glue and popsicle sticks. And you're like, this is going to fall apart. And somehow it doesn't yet. It doesn't yet. It's like, oh, you got to put some more popsicle sticks on it. It's an interesting situation. The athletes are amazing. I think the biggest problem isn't Okada leaving. It isn't Will Ospreay leaving.
It's that Ghetto still books it.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. I honestly do. And the thing is, you're like, as a
Ghetto
fan,
is the Japanese Teddy Long. Listen, if you guys don't watch Japanese wrestling, listen, you watch WWE. You remember Teddy Long? How Teddy Long would always do like two things. You're gonna go on one-on-one with the Undertaker, or he'd throw people into these massive multi-man matches for no reason.
That's Ghetto.
That's Ghetto. That's Ghetto. That's what he does. Except it used to be one-on-one with the Rainmaker.
But the one thing that Teddy Long didn't have is a bunch of foreigners being like, "Oh, but it's Japan." They didn't have that.
That's true.
Because here's the thing: like last night, the main event was amazing. Daniel Bryan match was amazing. Okada's match was pretty solid. But then, like, there's a tag team match, and you're like, does anyone see this? Like, that's what's gonna be here when all these guys leave. I don't know. It's just, there's so... And, dude...
but Zack Sabre Jr. said he's willing to be their guy.
Listen, Zack Sabre Jr., he went on a little old anarchist, anti-capitalist rant saying that he wants to be the wrestlers, push him to the moon, he's our guy. Here's the thing, Zach. We've heard this speech from every foreigner that's been paid by Tony. You say that now, you're like, it's not about the money. I want to be the best buddy. And then Big Bags Tony comes by and be like, AEW, cash, yeah, cash money. He just grabs the cash and starts throwing it in your face. Like, oh, you want to get paid in yen? There you go, making it happen.
It's the Gaijin cheap pop version of like saying the city name, isn't it?
Yes. We've heard it a million times.
I'm gonna be the Gaijin of your company.
Put me to the top. I won't betray you.
I'll get my citizenship, I swear.
And then here comes Big Bags Tony. As long as he doesn't lay and pray like he does in some matches. The thing is about him, he's absolutely amazing or a bag of shit, but too many people say he's amazing all the time. And as far as Gaijins go, he might be the best one we have.
Whoa, no.
Who's better than him?
Nick Nemeth?
I don't know if he's a full-time, though. I think he might be one and done.
Better than him, no. It doesn't matter.
All right, well, yeah.
That's
Nick
not
Nemeth
what you
is
said.
Better.
You said...
Well, I meant like
in
the long run. If Nick Nemeth stays...
You don't know he won't be in there in the long run.
I don't, but...
For all you know, Dolph Ziggler's going to save New Japan.
I don't think so. I think
he's here to show the world.
He's here to show the world that he could job out the Finley's fucking kid. That's what he's here to show the world.
He's going to obliterate Finley's son.
No way. He puts Finley's son over like $1 million.
I think he's going to obliterate Finley's son, and then he's going to go on to carry the company.
Okay, I love the place you're in right now, Raccoon. I just think it's not gonna happen. If you're right and I'm wrong, I will show you pro wrestling love forever, and I'll say thank you, positive.
Good. I hope you're ready because that's what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen is that fucking Finley's goddamn kid is gonna fucking get put over, and then he's gonna be gone back to LOL TNA.
Because see, what's gonna happen is it's going to look like he's going to win, right? You're going to be like, oh shit, Finley's kid is really going to win this match. But then, who shows up? David Finley.
Who the hell's David Finley?
I mean, Finley.
You mean Finley's kid? Here's the thing. There's two jokes. There's two
And he
jokes.
shows up.
There's two jokes that Japanese people because Japanese people have different sense of humor. Like, I'm Fat Ninja Mac. I am Soya's twin brother. Like they have like a different type of humor. You know what I mean? And Americans have a different type of humor, but not picking on Nakamura because he's a retired surfer. Both languages say that, and both languages call him Finley's kid. I've never heard anyone in Japanese or English that I know as a legit friend call him by his real fucking name.
Well, I meant his dad.
Oh, if his dad comes, then yeah, maybe we'll
Yeah,
have
I
some
was saying.
talent in the ring.
Then his dad comes down, and his dad slides a shillelagh to Nick Nemeth,
Well, then what's
who then
Ghetto gonna do?
obliterates Finley's kid.
Oh,
pins him,
so
and
Finley
that's
turns
it.
on his son.
And then Finley and Nick
Is unemployed.
Nemeth make out in the middle of the ring over the top, because that's always been Dolph Ziggler's thing. He makes out with people after he wins a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
I have
it's
not
usually
noticed.
girls, but it's in New Japan, so things can be different now.
Why not? Why not? All right. Yeah.
You're telling me that wouldn't make headlines if he was making out with Finley?
I mean, it would definitely
over
make headlines.
Knocked out David Finley?
Yeah, yeah.
It would be
Who's
the
David
biggest moment
Finley?
New Japan's ever had.
You mean Finley's son? You
Yeah.
use his proper name. Don't be
No, I said
disrespectful.
he'd be making out with Finley.
Okay. I thought there was a David in there. I was like,
No.
impossible. I don't know. New Japan, if they can get through this and be amazing, it would be great.
Yeah, it's
You know what? If they
looking
can,
at you.
Zack Sabre, I have no problem with Zack Sabre Jr. as long as he doesn't lay and pray.
Actually,
Like, Like here's
there's
the thing.
another guy better than Finley's son.
Well, everyone's
Another
better
guy,
than Finley. Dude, we're not saying Finley's son.
Yeah, but
Anyone's
you
better
said
than
Finley's
son.
son was like their
No,
best
no.
guy
Zack
to
Sabre
knock.
Jr. I said.
Oh, yeah, there's another better option.
All right, who? ELP?
Give you a hint.
I like ELP.
Scapegoat.
Who?
Scapegoat.
Oh fuck! I forgot he was
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
I don't know.
Perry.
He's gonna be in Chicago. He'll be in Chicago show. I forgot
Yeah.
about Luke Perry's son.
Jack Perry, the Jungle Boy.
Show the goddamn respect. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. You know what we need? I think we need more heels that cheat. Because here's the thing: at the last event, for a hardcore match, which was really worth watching, it's an hour of insanity. They took the line off because it's disrespectful or it's not, New Japan King of Sport approved. Then how the fuck does House of Torture have the lion mark in? So you know what King of Sports means, but you don't fucking respect it, you piece of shit. Sorry, that's more yelling at Ghetto than you, SidsLight. I took out my frustrations on Ghetto on you. That's uncalled for.
Ghetto sucks.
But he's surviving. There's a joke in
Only
Japan.
because he didn't rape anybody that we know of.
Knock on
Give it
wood.
time.
Is that all it takes to keep your job in wrestling these days?
Wrestling bookers are unanimously scumbags, it seems like.
Like, yes, I work for KocoSports Dream, and you want to let me go? But, there was no sexual assault. Okay, well, keep your job then. Good job. You did it. I'm proud of you.
Hold on. Are you really bringing up Coco's Dream as an example? That's not a good way for you to go, Mr. I tried to marry a talent to get him to sign with us.
Yeah, that's true. Damn it. I married Samoa Joe. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, yet another booker.
Abusing his powers.
Yeah.
I totally
Forcing
forgot.
Samoa Joe into a
I forgot
marriage.
about season 1 of KocoSports
Yeah,
Dream.
because you didn't propose. You had me edit it so that you were married.
No, I asked him, and he said yes.
Did you ask?
Because
you had me edit it.
all right, for those that don't know, we play this video game, and we have this little e-fed. It's just for fun, shits and giggles. Some people take it a little too seriously.
I'm
Calm
not
down,
part of
dudes.
Coco's Dream anymore. I was limited involvement during the best era.
So basically, there's this game you can ask wrestlers to marry you. So we went to Samoa Joe and said,
That
hey,
is not what the game's about.
it's not, but that's a part of the game.
It's not even it's such a minor thing. You
All
can
right.
set their relationship status is like such a tiny little like 0.03% thing, and you're like, it's a
It'd be part of the game.
Like it's a damn wrestling dating sim.
All right, so we asked Samoa Joe to join KocoSports stream, and he said no. And then I asked him to marry me, and he said yes. And then once our honeymoon was over, I said, do you want to work for KocoSports stream? And he said no.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I lost my job.
Another Booker using his power to get into the wrestler's pants.
I know. It's unbelievable. Anyway, New Japan. Every time I think it's going to fall apart, you have something go on. You just have to get rid of the 8,000 cheaters in your company.
Goodbye, New Japan.
That, and also, I don't want to ruin New Japan for anyone. But I was there live. Dude, they throw people into the guardrails at least 5 times.
What is it with you bitching about the guardrails?
Dude, just imagine
Holy
you're sitting there.
Shit, he's ranted about this off podcast.
Dude,
He just talks about these guardrails so much. You're an old dude bitching about kids in your yard with these guardrails.
I fucking went to Corkin Hall. I sat down. I'm like, hell yeah, the king of sports. I want to see something. It was the king of guardrails. Everyone is thrown into the guardrails at all times.
That happens at all wrestling shows.
No. You don't understand my pain. Go watch Okada's last match at Corkin. They throw people into the guardrails at least 5 million times. 5 million times, not one less. I just want to call it the king of, it's king of sports. I need king of guardrails. Because, like, the other day, I watched AEW, then I watched Noah, and then...
You need to just get your shirt, yourself a shirt that's just a guardrail that says, I love guardrails.
And then just count, like, hold up a counter. 1, 2,
yeah, get one
3.
of those things where you flip the number.
Oh, man. It was so bad.
That'll be the one time you pay
thing.
for a front row seat.
Here, I do have to give props to Ghetto. It is falling apart, but he's holding that shit together as fast as he can. He's like, it's Okada's last match. Oh, it's this, it's that. Yeah, he's
not holding it together, okay?
You think it's...
Tanahashi is.
President Tanahashi.
The greatest president in New Japan history.
Yeah, let's just say the greatest president ever. Fuck you, Abraham Lincoln. All right. Good luck.
You cannot say fuck Abraham Lincoln in Black History Month.
I didn't know. But they would understand. It's not
of all the times of the year to say fuck Abraham Lincoln. All
right. Can we fuck George Washington? Can we get a fuck you, George Washington?
Yeah, he had slaves.
All right. Fuck you, George Washington. Tanahashi for life.